Hello everybody. I haven't vlogged in a while. I honestly didn't feel like this week would have been that week either, if I'm honest with you. I have just been in such a weird headspace, like this first part of the year. There has been quite a lot of changes because I have changed job, which meant that I had to say goodbye to my old job and learn my new role. I think even that was a lot for me because I don't deal with change in the best of ways. I think just because there has been a few challenges this month as well that have really tested me. I just haven't felt personally in the best sort of mindset or headspace to vlog because I haven't wanted to sort of pass that sort of, not negativity, I wouldn't say I've been like overly negative, I just haven't been positive, and I just didn't want to like put that on you because I've always said I want my channel to be a place where like people can come and like chill out and relax and their worries can go away, and it's just sort of like bestie on bestie, and I just didn't feel like I could be that the past month. But I'm hoping now that I've settled into my job a little bit more, I'm going to the gym and focusing on me and my health and my mindset. It's now a good time to do this, get the YouTube up and running again. It is the 27th of January today. I am actually heading to the gym and I have a couple of parcels to drop off as well at some parcel shops. So I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna go to the gym. I have my headphones to put on. They should be charged, fingers crossed. And I'm just literally going to do about 25 to 30 minutes of cardio. That's all I've sort of been doing at the gym for the last couple of weeks, just because I don't want to push myself too hard that I don't enjoy it and then I refuse to go to the gym. I just feel like a gradual, slow, steady wins the race. I just said to myself, as long as I get to the gym, it doesn't matter this month what I necessarily do, it's just about getting there that counts. And then I have work later on at about 3 o'clock, so I'm happy to be back. I don't know what this vlog is going to be, but we will see. It is honestly so miserable outside. If I was having it my way, I would stay in bed and watch YouTube, have a cup of tea. I mean, I probably will do that when I come back. I am going to go to the gym. I'm gonna fill up my bottle. This bottle as well has honestly been a lifesaver. It is just like the most perfect size that it's not too intimidating. Like, I don't ever look at this and think, oh my gosh, like I have to drink all of that. And it's quite a nice size to like take places with you. So like I take this to the gym, I take this to work, like this comes in the car with me. This is just like my ride or die right now. And Charlie just got it from Amazon for my birthday. I really wanted a bottle like this because the only bottle I did used to have, still love this, no shade to this bottle, but it's just different, isn't it? Like same colour because I'm a neutral girly, but it's a straw one and they're not very compatible to like take to the gym, take in the car. Like it just isn't. Like it's a perfect at home like squash cup, but it's just not ideal for multi-use. So I did have to sort of disown this a little bit. No shade on it though, still do love it, but this one has just taken first place for me at the moment. Water bottle, phone, headphones, I've got a comfy jumper on, I've got my gym shoes, I just need the parcels and my car keys. I have arrived at the gym, but it is honestly tipping it down and it just makes me not want to get out the car and do a workout, if I'm honest. I am already here, so we're gonna do it. I'm literally gonna physically drag myself out of this car. Happy Tuesday. Tipping it down with rain. I think I'm only going to last about 15 minutes, I won't lie to you. Because all I want to do right now is get home with a cup of tea and be cozy. I am now back home. The kettle has been boiled. That gym session was probably the most humbling gym session I have ever had, because that Stairmaster, it just wanted me to fail today. It literally said 5 minutes, no more. I listened to it, that's what I done. I just know that I have more in me than 5 minutes on the Stairmaster. Like, I used to do like 15, 20 minutes this time last year, and obviously a lot has changed. I was in a different place then with like my health and PCOS, but sometimes I'm just so unmotivated by the fact that I used to be really good. I know it should be the other way around, because I could do that before. It should motivate me to know that I can do that, and I will do it. Cup of tea time. I probably won't have a cup of tea in this mug today, but how cute is this mug? It's part of the B&M brunch collection. I won't lie, I thought it was a lot bigger than it actually is. I would say this is a perfect coffee mug. However, we all know I'm not a coffee lover at all. Probably could have like iced lattes and things like that in the summer, but I'm just not a hot coffee person at all. I am a cup of tea through and through. Yorkshire tea is a bit of me, and this just isn't giving Yorkshire tea mug. Like, it is very small when you compare it to my other mugs. I won't say I'm disappointed, because it is still a gorgeous mug. Like, look at the coaster as well, and then it just goes on top. It's very spring appropriate, and it is cute. She's cute, but she's just not the mug for me today. However, I have really been enjoying having my cups of tea in this, because you can see the tea colour. I personally love that, so that's what we're gonna go for today. So yeah, gym was a very humbling experience today. Didn't do as much as I probably wanted to, but it's okay, because now that I've got my new routine, I can pretty much go most days. So I'm not like holding myself accountable if I can't go just one day. We just personally don't want it to slip into the whole, oh, I can go that day so I won't go, and then I just end up like not going to the gym. That's what we don't want to happen, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do that. Also, I have matured, because I used to have 3 sugars in my cups of tea. Now I have like, I either have 2 sugars, 1 sweetener, or I have 1 sugar, 2 sweeteners. My morning ones, I do have to have like still 1.5 sugar. So I'm gonna do 1.5 sugar, and then I'm gonna do 1 sweetener. And this is just how I know that I'm maturing. My frontal lobe has developed. There is nothing better than a cup of tea. Like, pouring yourself a cup of tea, next level. There is so much to update you guys on. I have been away for quite a while, just settling into my new job and just into life in general. Like, yeah, it's just been a bit chaotic, hectic, and you all know me, I enjoy like peace, you know, peace and love. Even though, you know, a lot of areas of my life are perfect, like my relationship is perfect, family life is perfect, I would honestly say like friendships are perfect as well, but I just sometimes I feel I could be better. Like, this is going to go into a deep chat, and I really don't want to have this deep chat so early on in the vlog. Maybe we'll come back to it, but I generally feel like I can be a better friend, I can be a better partner, I can be a better daughter, I can be a better auntie, sister. Like, I just know within myself I can do it and I can be better. And I just think this year for me is going to be a journey of like self-growth, ensuring that I am showing up as the person that I know I can. It is so easy when you've been hurt in life to become that person. Like, it is really easy to do that and slip into that way, and that's something that I've always not wanted to do. I was really highly hurt and betrayed, you know, this was a few years ago now, but I do feel like I have tried within myself to not let that change me, and I wouldn't necessarily say that it has changed me. You know, I know that I want better from life. Like, I want to be a certain person, I want to have a certain life, and the path that I am on now allows me to have that, and I just want to ensure that I'm showing up as the person I want to be throughout that. And I don't want past traumas or experiences to impact that. So I'm really, yeah, I'm on a journey of healing, self-growth, bettering myself to show up better. And yeah, I'm holding myself accountable for that. But for now, I'm gonna add milk to my cup of tea. I'm gonna sit down, enjoy it. I'm gonna have my favorite after gym snack, which is bagel, banana, and honey, and then some chia seeds on top. Oh my gosh. But cheers to healing, self-growth, and all things positive, ladies, because it's okay to not have it all together. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to feel sad. Like, yeah, but just don't let it ruin like your journey and the life that you are capable of having. This is honestly my favorite go-to breakfast at the moment, and it's perfect for like after a gym session when you are a bit peckish. So I have a bagel, banana, a bit of honey drizzled over, and chia seeds. I've got my cup of tea. That is the perfect colour for a cup of tea as well. Anybody who disagrees and says it should be milkier, no. No. I have my new cozy blanket on, which I got from B&M. It is so soft and I love the neutral stripe on it. And I've also put on the vlog I was watching this morning. Sophia and Cinzia for me are like my go-to people to put on to like re-watch. Does anybody else get that? Like, I've watched this vlog probably about 6 different times, but every single time like I feel the same exact way about it. Like, I really enjoy it. So playing that, very happy about it. It is currently 11:45, so I feel like once I've watched this and eaten and drank my cup of tea, I'm going to prep dinner, which I will show you, and then it's going to be getting ready and going to work. But for now, bagel, cup of tea, perfect. I am going to prep dinner because one thing about my new job, it does allow me to get a head start in terms of dinners. So then all Charlie has to do is just like open the oven and pop it in there. And today we are testing out a chicken mince pie with sweet potato mash on top. So I've got both of those ingredients. I'm also going to add some carrot into the pie with some onion, I think. And that's going to make up the pie, just to give it a little bit of colour, you know. And then I picked up some kale to have on the side with a bit of gravy, and I'm very excited. So I'm now going to prep this all. I have done the pie. The filling's actually looking pretty decent, so I'm going to add that into here. This actually smells really good as well. I have the mash that I'm gonna spoon on as well, This is probably a little bit watery, like, I don't know, it's thinner than your standard mash topping. However, this is just a healthier version, isn't it? So I'm just going to spread this all over. It's so easy to make as well. Like, dinners like this are so easy, and all it means now is Charlie just has to put it in the oven when he's home. I always just get a fork and I just do it where it places markings on the top, because I just find it gets crispier like that. And that is dinner all sorted now, and I'm gonna pop this on here for a second just whilst it cools down, and then once it's cool I'll put it in the fridge, and then all Charlie has to do is pop it in the oven later. It is now Wednesday, bit of a later start today, however I do feel I have been very productive. I'm just going to put on a spot sticker because this spot is lethal. I don't mind having spots, but I get this reoccurring spot all the time, and I would like to say that it's down to my cycles. However, they are non-existent, so it definitely is not that. Don't know what it is, but it's just a big spot that occurs here like every other month, I'm gonna say, and it remains there for about 2 weeks. I thought this morning, well, it's the afternoon now, I would run through my current hair care routine, because I personally feel that my hair has definitely gotten a lot thicker, a lot healthier, and I have just naturally followed a bit of a routine with my hair. So the first thing I have been doing is doing hair masks on a very weekly basis. It's something that I didn't necessarily put too much time into, however I do this at least once a week now. Really been enjoying both of these. The other thing I have been doing is I've been drying and styling my hair in a different way. I actually have my Clarke device, which I am so grateful that I purchased this. Like, this was a bit of a spenny buy, I won't lie, but a very, very good one. First of all, dry my hair with it like this, and I get it to the condition where it isn't wet, but it's still got dampness to it. Because I want to reduce frizziness, I just naturally have very frizzy hair. I use this oil, which again would really recommend, and it's really luxurious. I feel like this is a dupe. I can't think what the dupe is, but it's definitely a dupe. A pump of that, and I just run it through the hair. So I use these attachments on the hairdryer. Let me just demonstrate. You turn it off and you just remove it, and it just creates such a nice natural bounce to my hair. And I do that the whole way with my hair, because just giving it that sort of natural bounce to it, it allows the curl to stay in longer. That's just what I've found anyway. But I'm now going to finish styling my hair. I've been very productive this morning, I won't lie. I've put a wash on, I have put the washing up away, I have given a spruce up of the flat here and there. I've packed my bag for tonight at work, and I just feel like I've been very productive, but then also in a sense very self-care, relaxing as well. I did do a hair mask, I chilled out, I had a slow morning with a cup of tea, which is absolute essential for me, but at the same time I've also been productive, and I feel like that is what I want to take forward this year with me, is that you're allowed to have self-care but also measure that up with productive. I still have this on. I've just literally walked in the front door and chucked it on. Yesterday was my sleep over shift, which essentially is just doing like the evening and morning routine. I've done that, and on days like this where I've been to work in the morning and I'm coming home, because today for me is a split shift, I don't have too many of them. I have normally like one a week, and then there is a week within my schedule that I do have like a split shift every day, but this is my only one this week, and I don't mind them because I get to travel home and I actually find myself being very productive because I know I've only got a short amount of time. So I've already been to the gym, I'm now home, I've made myself a cup of tea. It's actually quite exciting because I didn't watch Love Island last night, so I'm going to be catching up on that. I'm going to sit on the sofa, put the TV on, drink my cup of tea. I was just deciding what to have for breakfast. I have 3 options. I can either have my banana and honey on a bagel, I could either have pate toast, or I could put a couple of chicken sausages in the air fryer and have that in a bagel. I don't really know what I fancy. I think I fancy the honey on bagel with the banana. I honestly feel so much better just by going to the gym. So like, this is your reminder that you might not feel it when you first wake up, or you might not have the motivation about you, but trust me, the moment you come out of that gym, you feel like a complete different person. I honestly feel like I could rule the world today. Ask me that in like 3 hours though, because obviously I've had to be up early and get the kids to school and fed and the whole routine, but I thought I would just give a bit of a job update here. I'm actually really enjoying my new job. Like, I'm growing those relationships, and it just feels like a very special role, and it does mean a lot of the weeks I do have quite a lot of spare time to myself. Don't get me wrong, there is some weeks within my schedule that are like non-stop, like Friday through to Monday, not stopping. There's some weeks with like split shift, going in the morning, some in the evening. However, I feel like the rota as a whole, like I do get a really good mixture and I'm really enjoying it, and it just allows me to have a bit more time for me, like to keep on top of the flat, because that is one thing that was getting to me, and I think it was getting to Charlie a little bit, because we'd moved in, and I feel like you have that sort of like time when you move in where the place is just spotless all the time, because you just don't want to move anything, you don't want to leave anything out the wrong place, like, because it's new, and then that newness starts to slip away, and I feel like that was starting to happen. There was always washing up to do, there was always piles of washing, there was always stuff on the side, there was always hoovering to do, like there was always something to do, and I feel that this new job has just changed that massively, like, because I just have the time to be able to wash up, I have the time to put washers on, pre-cook dinner in advance, like there's just so much time, and it has definitely reflected in the home. And I think that that's really important, that like if you find that things are affecting the home or your relationship or your friendships or whatever it is, or it could be the other way around, it could be that like a friendship or family or a relationship is affecting like your work, I think it's really important to like step back a little bit, just to acknowledge what needs to be done, what needs to change, sort of work together on how that can be changed. And I just feel like now mine and Charlie's routine it's just really good. So yeah, that's my ramble for first thing morning. I'm now about to go make my breakfast, have my cup of tea, watch Love Island. I just feel like this vlog has been a very, very chatty one, but I think it's just because there's a lot I want to talk about because I haven't spoke to you in so long. It feels like we're literally like on FaceTime right now, so yeah. I'm now about to watch Love Island All Stars. What is everybody's thoughts on Love Island All Stars this year? I'm sort of thinking it needs to be the last. I say all this, but I still watch it. Got my bagel. I've also got my cup of tea. This is literally me. I'm just such a creature of habit. Like, once I have something that I really enjoy, I just have to continue having it, just like on a reoccurring schedule. So it is now Friday. I feel like I am going with the whole Clarke effect, but she basically goes by the saying of, if you look good, you feel good. Today I could have whacked my hair up. I chose not to. This is still comfort, but it's actually giving maybe, if I'm honest, but it's Primark. And I'm gonna put this jacket with it because I just feel like let's start feeling our best. She also does say having your hair tucked into a jacket is a vibe. And if Clarke says that, it's a vibe. I've also got my sandals on today as well. The only thing I am slightly gutted about is that this bag will not go with this look. This is my new bag. Before anyone comes at me, yes, it is from Haku. I'm not claiming to be that girl that can just buy Coach bags like there's no tomorrow. But I sort of wish that this look would go with the brown bag, but I don't think it's giving brown bag today. But how stunning is she? I can't wait to style her. Meg actually kindly ordered it for me because she found it on there and she accidentally ordered two and she just asked if I would like the other one, and of course I said yes. I do also have an Amazon order that has just been delivered, so maybe we should open this first. So I got the Weleda Skin Food because I've really been loving this again. I used to use this all the time. First thing I'm very excited about, these are the Medicube Zero Pore Pads, and I won't lie to you, my skin has not been the best. I think I've just been stressed. I've gone through changes, like my skin really reflects that. But I'm excited to try these. I also got a new aux cable. I really needed one because my car just decided to not want to work with the aux I already had. So I picked a new one up, hopefully that works. Picked some of my new favourite face wipes. I saw this, which is the Q&A hydrochloric acid. I haven't ever had this brand, but they have some really good things. So that's that. I thought you'd probably like to know what I ordered. I'm going to take this with me to see if that works in the car. Look at that. That is a good dinner, isn't it? Let me show you. That is our dinner. Charlie's dinner, my dinner. Banging. And we're actually going to watch The Traitors, aren't we? But not the new version. Series, you know? What is it, series 3? Yeah. We don't know anything about season 3, so we're safe to watch it. So no spoilers, please. You've already spoiled it, but... Yeah, but that was TikTok, that weren't me.
Yeah, but you didn't have to tell me, did you?
It is now Saturday and I am popping out just to go and see if there's any cleaning product that I can find in Pound Stretcher. Pound Stretcher is like the only available cheaper shop close by to me. We are hopefully getting a B&M soon though, so that is like real good news for the whole local area. We're all buzzing about it. For now, it is just pound stretcher. I've taken on board the Clarke effect today. That is the last time I will go on about her in this vlog, but it is honestly true that like, this is just a basic outfit. It's just a jogger set because when I get back, I'm literally going to be cleaning the flat top to tail, and I'm actually really, really excited about it. But I wanted to look my best going out and just feel good about myself. And I feel like this outfit does it. As yesterday I said I really wanted to use this bag, I thought why not whack on the browns today. So I have my brown coat from Bershka. I've got my brown specials on with the brown fake Coach bag. And then I've also got these shades. Where were these from? I don't know where these were from, but I just feel like they complete the outfit. I mean, probably a little bit overdressed just to go cleaning shopping. Actually, no, we're not even going to say that. We're not even going to put that negativity out there. So it is 12 o'clock. I am now gonna go and see if there is any cleaning bits, and then once I'm back, we're giving the flat a deep clean. So I have a bit of a haul from this morning. I went to Pound Stretcher and Morrison's. I actually picked this up in Morrison's as well, which is an Era, because we already have one, but we normally fill that like just with one wash. So I thought if I get another one, this can just be packed away if we don't need it, and we then have the space to do another wash. If you don't want a cleaning product haul, maybe skip this section, but I got some sponges. I also picked up this because I've heard really good things, a Dishmatic sponge, because I'm going to use this for our bathroom one probably, and just keep it in the bathroom. I also picked up this, and oh my gosh guys, I feel like this is a dupe. Not so much a air freshener dupe, because I don't think they do it in an air freshener, but this definitely smells like something, if you know what I mean. So I picked up this, which is just a Fresh Breeze fabric freshener. I thought I'll spray this on the sofa, on pillows. Also picked up some pink gloves. Oh, I got some bin bags because we really needed some bin bags, and these were just a pack of 10. Picked up this, which is just a drain unblocker. I just think now is the time to put this both in the bathroom and the kitchen, just to unblock, just in case, because you never know what's happening down there. And then last thing I picked up was white vinegar spray. I've heard all about this. That is my cleaning haul. I've also got some coming from Amazon. This is our current cleaning cupboard, and we have this plastic container in here, but everything's just like there. Like there's just no organization to it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this basket around, and then I'm gonna have a little space here where I can put like all everyday stuff basically. So I think that's going to be my first duty, but I would like this all to be tidied and cleaned, along with this stuff here. Like all of this stuff is just so random, it just needs to be put in a right place. And then coming over here, this situation bugs me all the time. So the shoes are going to be moved, the table's going to be cleared, everything's going to be wiped down. slight pause in the cleaning, which I must say is going very well. I'm just deep cleaning everything. I got a Scrub Daddy. I got the Method Anti-Bac All-Purpose Cleaner, which I think is going to become mine and Charlie's new everyday clean the surface cleaner. This is in Peach Blossom, which sounds incredible. I also got the Method Anti-Bac Bathroom Cleaner as well. This is in Water Mint, and I just feel like that's gonna smell amazing in the bathroom. I also got some more floor soap, because we do have a mop that we fill up, but with this I'm pretty sure you can just pop a bit on the floor and just give it a good old scrub. So I think I'm gonna do that in here as well, and that's in orange and lemon, which sounds incredible. I picked up 2 new packs of dishcloths. There's 2 dark grey, and then these ones have a slight pattern. We were in need of some new ones, just so we can bin all of the old ones, because they do just start to discolour and smell, don't they? So yeah, I've got some light grey there and some dark grey, and that is my haul. Oh my gosh, this smells incredible. We are even pulling the sofa out today. So the last thing I'm actually going to do before I sit down with a cup of tea is I have the, let me just go and get it. I have the, is it Ecover? No idea, but this brand, and I was actually influenced by work with this one because they use this, and honestly it smells incredible for a starter. But I just know that this is going to really clean the floors. Ever since we've moved in here, we haven't ever done like a deep clean of the floors. We have my trusty mop, obviously, which is this one. It's just from Amazon, and it already has like spiced something in there. It was a Christmas scent, and obviously we haven't used it up yet. I just need to attach the bottom bit to give it an intense deep clean. I've got some of this in here with a scour sponge, and I'm going to literally put this all over the floor before I then wipe it. And that way, I'm hoping it's going to be nice and clean after. See? Charlie kept saying that these floors were clean, and I was like, they are not clean. There's my evidence. It is now a cup of tea time because I feel like I have earned this. Charlie is on his way home. The house is clean. We are also getting a Chinese. I just feel like life could just not be any better right now. So this is your sign to be productive, because when you've been productive, you will be rewarded. Because now, yes, I haven't sat down all day, and yes, I sound like my mum. She used to say that all the time. She's like, I haven't sat down all day, but I feel her. Like, I actually feel her now. Like, being an adult, I'm like, I can't wait to sit down. I get to now sit down with a cup of tea, await my boyfriend coming home, and his football team actually won today, so he's gonna be happy. And also a Chinese on the cards. I am excited to sit down. Sophie and Cinzia have a new vlog, so I am going to be watching that. And then it's Chinese later, chilling out. Me and Charlie have actually started to watch The Traitors season 3. Because we watched season 4, that's the first one we ever watched, and if I'm honest, I don't know why we haven't watched it sooner, because like we were obsessed. Season 3, at the moment I am just a bit like, The Traitors are awful, like they're awful. I think because season 4 was just so good and The Traitors were so good that I'm just a bit like, season 3 isn't hitting the same. However, we don't know what happens. Oh, it's a disco. I need to go shut the fridge. Me and Charlie don't know what happens in season 3. I know what happens in season 2 because I feel like that is the most spoken about when it comes to Traitors. So we just thought, we'll just rewatch it. It's something to watch, isn't it? So we'll probably watch some of that this evening as well. With the Chinese takeaway. I think I'm gonna end this vlog here though, because I feel like it's been a pretty long one. I have a new SD card reader arriving tomorrow, so I'm hoping I can edit this tomorrow or Monday so it can go up next week. And then I'm hoping from here on out there will be a vlog every week. It might be a different day every week, however I am hoping to get at least one out every week now, because I have so much more spare time. Vlogging helps me feel and be productive. If I'm honest, at the moment I just feel very lonely. Like, me and Charlie, this is another talk for a different day, but because me and Charlie have moved away, like we've moved away from his friends and family and also my friends and family, and obviously they're only like, you know, 40 minutes down the road, but like it can sometimes be isolating, and I feel that I would benefit from having friends like close by in the area. Obviously no one will ever top my friends that I have now, but it would just be nice to have someone that like I can go for a coffee with, or like I can just go on a walk with. But obviously I don't have that, and I don't know anyone in this area, so maybe I might have to push myself out my comfort zone and go and attend some things and, I don't know, meet some new friends. But because I have felt a little bit lonely, it's nice to like talk, even though this is a weird concept. I'm talking to a camera before it physically gets to you, but I don't know, I feel like we're friends. Even if you don't feel like we're friends, it's fine. If you're the other side of the screen and you hate me, that's fine, but it's all love here, it's all love. I will love and leave you. I hope that you have enjoyed this vlog. I have really enjoyed picking up my camera again, and I can't wait to start the next one. So I will see you guys soon, and thanks for watching. Bye guys. Cheers.